The Truth. Black People Are Earth. The Untold Origins of Humanity, Melanin, and the Power of the First People, by Thomas Tcheuffa. Before Africa took shape, we were already here. Before the earth knew itself, we shaped it. The secret of life is written in melanin. Our truth reaches beyond time itself. This book is a bold reclamation of history, science, and spirit. Challenges the edited narratives that erased Africa's brilliance and buried the truth of the first people. The Truth. Black People Are Earth reveals that blackness is not just identity. It is origin, power, and cosmic design. What they never wanted you to know. Civilization did not begin in Greece. Progress did not come from Europe. Africa was not darkness waiting for light. It was the light. The first humans were black, and every race, nation, and culture traces its roots to melanin-rich soil. This truth has been hidden, distorted, and denied, because knowing it would make us ungovernable. Melanin. The code of creation, melanin, is more than pigment. It is cosmic intelligence, absorbing light, transforming energy, and connecting us to the universe. It is the divine technology within our cells, the breath of the earth itself. Every living thing carries it, but the original spark came from us. Africa, the first heartbeat of humanity from Kemet to Kush, Axum to Nubia, Africa birthed science, mathematics, medicine, art, and spirituality. Our ancestors mapped stars, built pyramids, and lived in harmony with cosmic law. Their brilliance lives in our blood, but history was rewritten, renamed, and buried. The lie is the real enemy. Why is Africa shown only as poor and broken? Why are our gods, languages, and traditions erased? Because truth is dangerous. The system survives on amnesia. If you forget who you are, you become what they tell you to be. This book dismantles the lie and reconnects you to your source. The return of the first people. Across continents and cultures, the children of Africa are awakening. The same melanin that once shaped worlds now carries memory, rhythm, and resurrection. We are not descendants of slaves. We are descendants of gods, builders, and stars. We are the earth, not metaphorically, biologically, spiritually, cosmically. Inside this book you'll discover the biological and spiritual power of melanin. Africa as the cradle of humanity and civilization. The metaphysical connection between blackness and the earth. How ancient African wisdom seeded modern science, art, and architecture. How reclaiming this truth brings healing, strength, and freedom. Book format and style structured in 3 thematic chapters: biology, history, and spirituality. This book blends poetic storytelling with cultural analysis, includes symbolic artwork and diagrams to support key concepts. Written in a reflective Afrocentric tone that speaks to both heart and intellect. Who this book is for seekers, healers, educators, and anyone ready to unlearn colonial myths and reconnect with ancestral truth. Perfect for book clubs, classrooms, and personal reflection. This is not anti-anyone. It is pro-truth. It is for those brave enough to remember. From the author, I didn't write this to please anyone. I wrote it because silence has become violence and ignorance has become policy. Too many truths have been buried beneath whitewashed history. But now memory returns, and when memory returns, humanity heals. The truth is not meant to comfort. It is meant to free. About the author Thomas Tcheuffa is a cultural educator, dancer, an author dedicated to restoring Africa's sacred memory and uniting humanity through truth, movement, and rhythm. His works, Mama in Africa, Africa's Divine Memory, and The Truth, Black People Are Earth, form the Africa trilogy, redefining the story of civilization and spirituality from the African origin. Through his Rhythms and Movements series, he bridges dance, music, and ancestral wisdom, teaching that rhythm itself is the heartbeat of creation. Available worldwide, English and French editions. Amazon.com, author Thomas Tcheuffa, salsaeverybody.com, infosalsaeverybody.co, Thomas Tcheuffa. Truth, Memory, Mouvement, Vérité, Mémoire. Mouvement, Thomas de Tcheuffa. The Truth, La Vérité. Africa was the light. L'Afrique était la lumière.